Hi parents, I'm Rand Whipple, here with the Columbia Child Development Program, and I have another video for you all with a great, fun, colorful, science, art, culinary delight activity that'll build your kids' brains and their language and their knowledge of the world. It's fun. Let's start. What I'm going to do is show you how eggs used to be dyed with plants. Again, it's colorful, it's science, it's art, and it's all wrapped up with a delicious little taste treat in the end. Let's go over what we need. So here's all you need. You're going to want some eggs, 1 per child is good. We have onion skins. You're not going to use those for anything else. We have some purple cabbage, a tablespoon for measuring. We have some purple grapes if we want to use those. We have an old t-shirt. We have some vinegar, don't forget that, some water, and a pan in which to boil our concoction. Now, in this video, we're going to focus on prediction. And that means getting your child to think about what might happen. What this does is it gets your child's brain to fire on all cylinders. They are looking through what they know of the world, they are synthesizing their information, they're predicting, they're imagining, and we're going to do it in questions that are not simple yes or no questions. We call these open-ended questions. They build great language skills and they build your child's brain. All right, sounds complex, yes? It's really not. All you're doing is saying, what do you think is going to happen next? And ask them a question that they can't answer in a yes or no answer. Now, the first thing you want to do is take your t-shirt, and it's got to be old because you are going to destroy this, and measure out maybe a 6-inch square. Now, it's great to have your child do the measuring. In fact, in this entire activity, the more your child measures, the more your child pours, the more your child counts and picks up things with their little pincer movement, the better it is for your child and the better it is for you. I'll tell you why in a minute. Then you can cut that 6-inch square out. That's going to hold our egg and our plant material, and we're going to seal it and we're going to pop it in the water. Now remember, the rule in this project, as in probably all projects, is to let your child do as much as possible. The more they cut, the more they measure, the more they count, the more they predict, the more they observe, the more their brains are working, the better their language skills will develop, and the more independent they will be in their learning. More independence means more me time for you. Kind of nice, huh? All right, we have our t-shirt cut out. Now we want your child to just take the little onion skins and place them in the t-shirt. Now, counting is good, so let's count them as they end up in the shirt. Good. Now you need an egg. The egg. The egg goes on top of the onion skins.
It is wet.
More onion skins go on top of the egg. Always count if you have that chance. You can count. It's great for your child to hear numbers anyway he or she hears them, but it's also great for them to do the actual counting. It doesn't matter. If you're counting to 3, 4, 5, numbers, numbers, numbers. Keep them counting. It's great for them. All right, now we close the cloth around the egg and the onion skins, and you can tie it off with a piece of string, a rubber band, it doesn't matter. We just want to hold all of those things together. Add some vinegar. 3 tablespoons should do it. Again, let's count them. Now, after the vinegar, let's add some water just to cover. You can pour it in, but boy, if you can use a cup each time, that's great. Of course, we count. At this point, it's a great time to stop for some predictions.
What do you think will happen to it when we cook it?
Now, notice that the teacher did not ask a yes or no question. She asked a question that the child had to think about and form a sentence about. The child had to think about what they knew of the world, what they thought might happen, what they had seen happen before, and they have to connect all those things in their brains and transform that into a bit of language that's more complex than just a yes or a no. That's great. That's how you build your child's brain. And for you, it's simple. And now we cook. Obviously,
Turn the
this part
stove
you
on
do,
high.
not your child. This stuff's going to get hot.
That's good.
You can put on your timer. We're going to count 10 minutes. Now you can make this a counting lesson as well.
There's still 8 minutes yet.
When it's done, you're going to take those out and you can run cold water over the eggs to cool them off a little bit. Be sure you test them before you give them to your child. Wait. Prediction. Once again, what do you think is going to happen? All right? Even if you're asking the same question over and over again, that's okay. Also, the sensory, the touch, the taste, the feel of this activity, this is great for your child. It's a great subject for conversation.
How does the cabbage feel?
Squishy.
Squishy. That's a good word. How does it feel?
Let's see if I know. It feels smooth.
How's it feel?
Smooth.
Smooth. How does it smell?
I can't smell because there's stuff.
Your nose is stuffy? Okay. Can you hear it? Are they crunchy? Can you hear them crinkling? Can you hear that?
And then, the moment of the reveal. All right, then at the end you have this great observation time. You look, you see what happened to it, you talk about why that might be. Did the color come from this? Is it the same color in the cabbage? Now, the cabbage, when you do that, is actually going to turn your egg a light robin's egg blue. It's very pretty, very delicate, but not purple. I wonder why not. So, that's the way your grandparents dyed eggs. It's fun, it's easy, you can taste it at the end, and a great chance to use prediction and open-ended questions with your children.
Turn the stove on high.
So thank you. I'm Rand Whipple with the Columbia Child Development Program here in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. And this has been one of our educational videos for parents of preschoolers. We have many more on these pages. Enjoy them.